Hey y'all, welcome to Moments with Misi. If you are new here, if you have been rocking with me for a while, welcome back. Today we are reviewing day 93 of our 1 year Bible reading challenge. If you're new, you can access the free resources in the description box below, and I encourage you to join me so that you can begin to grow in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of God's Word for your life's journey. If you strayed away from the faith and you are finding your way back, I encourage you to join me as well so that you can begin to grow and increase knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you can have increased discernment this go around. God will meet each and every one of you wherever you are. So join me by clicking the subscribe button and let's jump right in and get started for day 93. The scriptures came from Judges chapter 9, verses 22 through 57, Judges chapter 10, Judges chapter 11, and in chapter 11, the verses are coming from verses 1 through 28. The standout for day 93 for me is coming from Judges chapter 11, verses 1 through 8. And my takeaway for day 93 is based on today's reading, God is saying to me, people will cast you out, but try to use you for their benefit. And once again, those standout scriptures are coming from Judges chapter 11, verses 1 through 8, and it reads, Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty warrior. His father was Gilead. His mother was a prostitute. Gilead's wife also bore him sons, and when they were grown up, they drove Jephthah away. You are not going to get any inheritance in our family, they said, because you are the son of another woman. So Jephthah fled from his brothers and settled in the land of Tob, where a gang of scoundrels gathered around him and followed him. Sometime later, when the Ammonites were fighting against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to get Jephthah from the land of Tob. Come, they said, be our commander so we can fight the Ammonites. Jephthah said to them, didn't you hate me and drive me from my father's house? Why do you come to me now when you're in trouble? The elders of Gilead said to him, nevertheless, we are turning to you now. Come with us to fight the Ammonites, and you will be head over all of us who live in Gilead. So, based on my my takeaway saying that people will cast you out but try to use you for their benefit, in the scriptures we can see that Jephthah was someone who was basically cast away because he was born from another woman in connection with his father, and his brothers disowned him and said that he would not see any of the inheritance, and they basically ran him out of Gilead. And so when that happened, they knew that Jephthah was a mighty warrior. And it wasn't until they were in need of him that they went to go and seek him. They did not worry about him all that time, how he was doing, at least from the scriptures. We do not interpret that. But it wasn't until they needed his gift, they needed this thing that they knew he was good at that could help them to win this battle against the Ammonites, that they went in search of him. And so they're not even apologizing or acknowledging what they did. They're just saying, nevertheless, we are turning to you now. And so I thought about a lot of people that experience situations like this where they are used for their gifts, their energy, because they make people feel happy, their resources, their finances, their skills, their knowledge, their connections. And many times people pleasers in particular, they experience this because of their willingness and desire to help people, to make people feel good or make people feel happy, and they get caught up in these situations where they are being used and abused for their resources, their skills, talents, connections, whatever the case may be. And so myself included, I thank God for delivering me from people pleasing. And a small testimony of mine, when someone that I was in close relation with, they were able to see my growth in the Lord sooner than I was able to the point that they had started asking me for prayer, calling me and asking me to pray for them and for certain things, texting me and asking me to pray for them for certain things. And a little bit down the road, some things happened, and God opened my eyes and revealed to me and placed before me the fact that this person never liked me. They had not liked me for a while, but during this season of them asking me for prayer, although they felt this way, they still were using me because they saw me growing closer to God. They saw how God was maybe moving in my life before I could even see it, maybe in my character changing or the way I was living. So they felt confident enough that she is someone that has a connection with God. And I believe that her praying for me can help shift some things in my life. So it was like I was being used for my gift, for my relationship with God. And I'm thankful for my relationship with God, that my eyes were opened, that I was able to receive discernment and able to see things for exactly what they were. And through that, I learned further in what boundaries being led by God looked like and why. Even if it hurts, because sometimes making boundaries, they hurt the person that's making the boundaries more than they hurt the person that the boundaries are being placed before and with. And so I just want to encourage you all on today. Don't allow yourself to be in a position where, like Jephthah, you are being cast away from the group, being removed from the friend group, or being treated unfairly, or being treated badly, misused and abused, and then having these people or circumstances or opportunities come back around to you to try to use you for your gifts, your skills, your abilities, your finances, your energy, whatever the case may be. Grow in a relationship with God so that you can have discernment on who is for you and who is not for you. Because people can put on an act, they can put on a front where all along in their heart and their mind, they cannot stand you. And their action is to push you away, just like Jephthah's brothers and the people in Gilead pushed him away and pushed him out. And then once they need you and they have use of you, then it's like, oh, okay, let me communicate with you. Let me tell you to come forth and that I need your help in this thing. And then make you feel like you have some type of role or place in my life, when in actuality, I'm just using you as a placeholder for the moment because I need something from you. God is the only one who can truly, truly, truly show you someone's heart towards you and show you someone's heart in general and the type of person that they are. And it may hurt you to have that revealed and see that and know that. But what is more hurtful? You being in a position of being misused and abused by that person, or God revealing to you the true heart and character of that person and what they feel about you to protect you and lead you in how to move forward, whether it's setting boundaries, cutting off communication, whatever the case may be. So I just want to encourage you all, seek God, allow him to give you discernment. To anyone that struggles with people pleasing, God can deliver you. Go to God, allow him to search your heart. Let him know, Lord, I need your help. I allow myself to be used and abused, or I've been in spaces and places and relationships where I've played a role in how people treat me. The pain, the cycles, the resentment, the heartache. Help me to break free from people pleasing. And that's it for my takeaway. I would love to hear y'all's feedback. Until the next video for day 94, y'all be blessed. Peace and love.